From abandoned hotel plans, a revolutionary way to keep golf scores, to a hideout for amateurs during the tournament, here are 20 facts about the Masters. Number 1. In 1925, J. Perry Commodore Stoltz of the Fleetwood Hotels in Miami bought 400 acres of property with plans of a $2 million investment, around $32 million in 2022.
That's a steal!
For a tourist and resort style hotel and golf courses, with another $1.5 million plan to hard surface the roads in the area. There is also another plan in the works for a $10 million hotel and resort project, around $160 million in 2022, with Benjamin H. Marshall, builder of the Edgewater, Brickstone, and Drake hotels in Chicago. However, Miami hurricane and the 1929 stock market crash had other plans for this luxury resort.
To avoid another disaster like the 1929 stock market crash.
Number 2. In 1931, Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts bought the 365 acres of the former nursery and antebellum plantation called Fruitland, on which the course was built on, for $70,000, around $1.3 million in 2022.
Not bad.
Bit of a discount from Stoltz. Buy high, sell low. Just how they draw it up in business school, I'm sure. Number 3. The front nine and back nine have been reversed twice. During the construction of the course, architect Alistair Mackenzie decided to switch the nines because, why not?
Because I can.
However, 2 years later, the nines were switched again to their original intent and have remained that way ever since. Number 4. From 1943 to 1945, the tournament was not played because of World War II. However, to help with the war effort, turkeys and cattle were raised on the Augusta National grounds. Probably a little bit harder to sink birdies with actual birds on the green. Number 5. In 1953, Augusta National built Eisenhower Cabin for President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who took office in January of that year. And instead of celebrating his win by going to Disneyland, he was at the club the next day. The cabin was designed in part by the Secret Service for the 34th president. During his 8-year term, Ike visited the cabin 29 times and played 210 rounds on the course. Because starting the interstate highway system, the space race, and the Korean War weren't mentally taxing enough for him, I guess.
No problem!
Number 6. There are 3 bridges named after Masters winners. The Sarazen Bridge? Yeah, go ahead and have that be in the comments for not knowing how to pronounce this one. At hole 15 to honor Gene Sarazen's double eagle there during the 1935 Masters. The Hogan Bridge on the 12th green to honor Ben Hogan's then record score of 274 in 1953. And the Nelson Bridge at the 13th tee to honor Byron Nelson's performance on the 12th and 13th when he won the 1937 Masters. Number 7. Co-founder of the Masters, Clifford Roberts created the scoring system of black and red numbers to indicate the over and under of par that all tournaments use now. He somehow made being in the red a good thing, which hopefully one day this channel can be in the black, and you can help by hitting that like button and subscribing to help spread this video. Alright, enough shameless promotions, back to the video. Number 8. In his book, The Story of Augusta National Golf Course, Clifford Roberts claims that during construction of the course, they found an Indian burial ground in the area of the 12th green. Might explain Tom Wyckoff's 13 on the par 3. Ugh, that's why I just pick up after 6. Number 9. Today there are 44 bunkers on the course, 33 are greenside and 12 are on the fairways. Let me tell you, I wouldn't mind getting a little sand between my toes in those gorgeous looking bunkers, which brings us to our next fact. Number 10. Since the early 1970s, those brilliant white bunkers are not filled with traditional sand, but granulated quartz known as spruce pine sand and SP55.
I don't spruce.
What do you mean you don't spruce?
Which is a byproduct from the work at the mines around Spruce Pines, North Carolina.
Spruce is unnecessary.
The quartz costs as much as $20,000 per ton, while regular quartz is normally around $40 to $50 per ton. Yeah, see, my local beauty won't be getting some of that in anytime soon.
I'll wait for.
Number 11. The Masters Clubhouse has a special area for its amateurs playing the event, the Crow's Nest. It's a 30 by 40 foot room atop of the clubhouse, available as living quarters to as many as 5 amateurs during the Masters. At least the NCAA lets them have that. Number 12. Augusta National's one of the few golf courses you'll find without an official course rating to determine the difficulty of it, as the members have their own rating system for the legendary course. During the 2009 Masters, a team of USGA raters organized by the Golf Digest estimated the par 72 course to have an unofficial rating of 78.1 and a slope of 137. So what they're telling me is I still probably don't have a chance to beat this next fact. Dang it!
No chance.
Number 13. Once you win a Masters, you have an invitation to play the tournament for life, which some former champs have taken quite literally. In 2001, despite receiving letters from the club not to participate, at age 78, 1957 winner Doug Ford would go on to play one hole of the tournament and walk off the course immediately after. I guess I could just say he played. However, in 2005, former 1970 champ Billy Casper at age 73 would finish his round. He would go on to shoot a tournament worst round of 106. But you won't find this in the record books. He would never turn in his scorecard, thus never making the round an official tournament score. I mean, if I play Augusta 73, I just hope to make it to the end, honestly. Number 14. Winning the Masters has a number of perks. The total prize money for the 2021 Masters tournament was $11.5 million, with just over $2 million going to the winner. Not bad for a week's worth of work, I'd say. This is a bit of an upgrade from the inaugural year, when the winner Horton Smith received $1,500 out of the $5,000 purse.
Back in my day.
Muskets?
Number 15. In the Masters, if you miss the cut, unlike most tournaments where you go home empty-handed, you still get to receive $10,000. That's double the total purse of the inaugural tournament. Not bad work if you can get it. Number 16. The winner and runner-up have their names engraved on the silver Masters trophy, solidifying themselves in golf history. The original trophy weighs over 130 pounds and sits on a 4-foot wide base. It resides permanently at Augusta National and depicts the clubhouse of the classic course. The replica the winner lifts when they win is significantly smaller, stands at just 6.5 inches tall, and weighs 20 pounds. Number 17. If you're able to join the club, it's reported it's a bit of a bargain at under $100,000, which can be about 1/10 of the price of other high-profile clubs in the country. And if you're lucky enough to play the course with a member,
Welcome to the club, huh?
you can probably afford it. Guest fees are said to only be about $40. That's still in biz when you consider the prices to play some places. Ugh. Number 18. While most sporting events can't get their name or logo on enough merchandise to sell to public, the Masters only sells theirs on site. Guess it makes those floppy green dad hats a bit of a cooler flex, I guess, but still, no thank you.
That's disgusting.
Number 19. The food prices are a steal. Whether you want their classic pimento cheese sandwich for $1.50, a Masters Club sandwich for $2.50, $2 sodas, or $4 beers, for only $60 you can order one of all the 27 items, which means for $15 you can get 3 sandwiches and a beer for your choosing. Sounds like a heck of a day to me. Number 20. The Masters requires the caddies to wear a uniform, consisting of a white jumpsuit, a green Masters hat with white shoes. The surname and sometimes first initial of each player is found on the back of his caddy's uniform. The defending champion always receives caddy number 1. Other golfers get their caddy numbers from the order in which they register for the tournament, which once led to Max Homa telling his caddy he'd give him a nice bonus if he was able to snag a certain number. Nice. If you'd like to learn some more facts about the Masters green jacket, please go ahead and click the video on your screen now. I'll see you later.